Well, that's a very interesting question, because it very much depends on the context of the organisation you work for, and people's understanding of data ownership. A data owner in an organisation that's subject to regulation is generally quite a formalised role with clear accountabilities, whereas in a non-regulated industry, so for example retail, a data owner, the concept is more blurred. It may be something that crosses more over with a product owner. So it really does mean different things to different people. And that's one of the issues that I'll explain in my presentation that we've had here at Aberdeen, is because it's interpreted different ways by different people, it's quite hard to get people to sign up to the role in the first place. It's a bit of a journey to identify who the most appropriate person is, and even if you've got consensus amongst the team that you work in as to who it should be, convincing them of that is a bit of a challenge, and particularly again here at Aberdeen we don't have that as a formal job role or job description. So you would never see a job advert from Aberdeen going out on a notice board saying we're recruiting for a data owner for so and so and so and so. You may well see us recruit for a product owner, but the role of data owner and indeed data steward isn't a formalised concept here. So it's a responsibility that people have to take on in addition to their day job, for want of a better description, though I would argue that being a data owner is part and parcel of your day job. So some of those conversations can be, I won't say heated, but it's a fiery discussion. Well, yeah, so I've tried a variety of different ways to pin the tail on the data owner, which is a phrase I borrowed from Doug Silverstone, who previously presented at IRM. So we have a variety of tools available to us at Aberdeen to help identify those data owners, and I'll be talking through some of those techniques, and hopefully they'll be useful to other people at the conference. But the main advice I would give people is to don't assume that this is an informal acceptance of responsibilities. It takes a lot of effort to agree a data owner, and once you've pinned one down, you don't want them escaping. One of the themes that was coming out of last year's conference was a huge amount, certainly on the data governance track, of discussion regarding organisation, culture, people, roles and responsibilities. So the technology is caught up. We can do what we want from a data architecture perspective. There's always the right software solution available to address your data problem. But we still keep coming up time and time again against the people side of what we need to do in order to effectively implement data governance solutions. So that was the reason for choosing this as a topic this year, because almost all of the other presenters last year were talking about that as a barrier and a hurdle that needed to be overcome. So hopefully I've got a few tips and tricks for you that you may be able to apply within your organisations to address that.